across the seas. But the most frightening thing is
Lions, Bengals, and Bears, none of my guys scared. Chase rumbling, any one of them guys there. Wayne young and he hungry, I pray we patient with him. I pray he leave with some money, I pray he leave with his health. Yeah, the physical and mental.
Okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of Electrified Vision. I am your host, Eric Lyons. So as you can see on the rundown, you guys see the rundown? Looks good, right? All right, looks great. We got some things to talk about today. Got some good games this weekend. We got Lamar Jackson versus Justin Herbert for the first time, and we got a Baltimore Ravens team and a Los Angeles Chargers team who are both 4-1. They're coming into this weekend high off thrilling wins in Week 5. I mean, come on, man. You guys saw the Ravens on Monday night against the Colts, and then a lot of people did not see the Chargers and Browns game because it wasn't nationally televised. I don't know how they didn't get that 4 o'clock spot on CBS. Eric has the NFL Sunday ticket, so I was tuned in. If you didn't see it, you missed a great one. I mean, man, 47 or 42? What a game. It was nuts. It was insane. Titans-Bills Monday night. I want to talk about the King. All right, because he's going up against a stiff Buffalo Bills defense, arguably the best defense in football right now. Stiff, man. We still got the drama going on. The fallout with the Gruden and the Washington football team stuff. We got it. We're going to get to that too. I want to talk about my top 5. It is still Top 5 Friday. My top 5 quarterbacks under the age of 30. So let's get started, man. So let's start off with Lamar Jackson versus Justin Herbert. You talk about the young guys in the league and the future of the league. This is a matchup that I would like to see, a couple more times. Hell, I hope we can get it again in January, and I haven't even seen it yet. I'm just looking at 5 weeks worth of work from each of these young men. Justin Herbert and Lamar have been going nuts. They've been going nuts. So let's look at the tail of the tape here. So you look at Lamar and Justin Herbert's their numbers side by side and what they've done and how they've got this done. And what sticks out to me specifically for Lamar is that he's doing a lot more with less. You understand what I'm saying? Look, this is no knock on what the Ravens have and, what the Ravens are doing over there, but it just feels like he's doing a lot with less. And that can be, that's why it's easy to make an MVP case because I feel like he is indeed the most valuable player on the team. So let's look at Lamar's numbers. 1,519 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, a 104.4 QBR, and the Ravens are 4-1. Then you look at Justin Herbert, 1,576 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 104.7 QBR, and the Chargers are also 4-1. Same amount of interceptions. Herbert's just throwing more touchdowns, but Lamar has rushing touchdowns as well that aren't listed here. Damn near identical stats here, man. These guys are having hell of a seasons. But, like I mentioned, Justin Herbert has Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Jared Cook, and the best running back the Chargers have ever had. Let me walk that back. The best running back the Chargers have had since LT. That's what I meant to say. I love me some Austin Eckler, man. You guys know I'm a short guy, so I support the short guys. I don't have a choice. I have to. I love me some Austin Eckler. But yeah, this is no knock on Hollywood and Mark Andrews, but look at this Ravens team. Look at the Ravens coming into this season. They lose Gus Edwards. They lose J.K. Dobbins. Their running backs right now are Latavius Murray, Devontae Freeman. Have we seen Le'Veon Bell on the field yet? And Tyus Williams. Fam, the Ravens running back situation is dismal right now. Their best running back is their quarterback. Point blank period. I mean, he can hit the holes. He's running in between the tackles. He's running better than the running backs are. Lamar is carrying this team, man. So when we talk about the MVP conversation, he should be at the top. Now I know Josh Allen, he's balling. Dak balling out. Justin Herbert balling out. Tom Brady at 44 years old going nuts. But look at the team and the weapons around him. Tom Brady has Mike Evans, AB, Godwin, Gronk, O.J. Howard, Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Josh Allen, Diggs. Who else he got? Emmanuel Sanders, COVID Beasley. You know what I mean? Zach Moss and Singletary in the backfield. Dawson Knox at tight end. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz, what's my guy? Schultz, Amari Cooper, Zeke in the backfield, Tony Pollard in the backfield. These are complete offenses, man. Complete offenses. The Ravens do not really have a complete offense. And you look at the way they have been winning over the last 5 weeks, it's been on Lamar's shoulders. Yeah, Justin Tucker had to kick a insane field goal, but how did they get that? It was 4th and 18. Might have been 4th and 19. It was 4th and they wasn't supposed to convert. That's what it was. How did they convert it? Off the arm of Lamar Jackson. Who let that come back on Monday night? Lamar Jackson, man. Come on. When you talk about the MVP award, I say this every year. This is the argument I was making for Aaron Rodgers in 2016 when they gave it to Matt Ryan for whatever reason. You take these guys away from their teams, they're not going to have that much success. You take Lamar Jackson away from the Ravens, they're not a 4-1 football team right now. There's no way. Especially with the way that defense has been playing, they're not a 4-1 football team, man. Come on. Most valuable. Lamar Jackson is the most valuable player on that football team. Literally. It's true. As far as the teams go, outside of the quarterbacks, well, before we get outside of the quarterbacks, I just want to say Justin Herbert, man, fearless. He's fearless. He's not afraid to make these throws, man. He has trust in his receivers. You know, he trusts that Mike Williams, he down there somewhere. Like, that's the energy he has. And when it's crunch time, Justin Herbert, he's not afraid, man. He's not afraid. I like him. I like what he's becoming in the league. He's still young, but he's figuring it out, man. And that's, you know, I give a lot of credit to Brandon Staley and those guys in L.A. because, I mean, you look at the offense and the team and how they're winning games compared to last season under the tutelage of Anthony Lynn. And I'm sorry I have to do this to Anthony Lynn, but let's be honest here. You know, his clock management skills were not the best. You know, some of his decision-making wasn't the best, you know, and I hate that he got canned, but, you know, come on. You know what I mean? So, Brandon Staley doing a great job with what he has in L.A. Now, both defenses have been very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. They've given up a lot of points. They've given up a lot of yards. So, when we look at this game on Sunday and compare it to what we just saw last week, these guys might put up 120 points together. I thought the Browns and Chargers was the game of the year. This could be another candidate, man. I mean, look at the games the Ravens have been this year. They had a thriller against the Chiefs. Both teams have beaten the Chiefs. Like, this could be big. I mean, already 6 weeks in, there's playoff implications here. It's early. Yeah, it's early, but there are playoff implications here, man. You're playing another 4-1 team in the AFC. You're trying to keep, you know, on the top of the standings. Only one team gets a bye. You know, there's no room for error. You know what I mean? You can't lose more than 4 games at this point and expect to have a first-round bye if you want one. That's just the world we live in now in the NFL. You know, used to, you could go 12-4 and get a number 1 seed. But now, nah. It's like college football almost. It's like you can't afford to lose. You can't. You lose 1-2 games, it's like, damn, we in a wild card. Like, that's where we at now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna take the Ravens at home. If I had to, you know, make my pick, I would take the Ravens at home. It's gonna be a close one, but it's gonna be a high scoring game. Like, I can see it getting in the 40s and the Ravens winning by 8 or less. Like, it's gonna be a great game. I'm excited for it. It's unfortunate that my guys, it's Bears week. You know what I mean? We're going to Soldier Field, in our greens because they're wearing those their ugly ass throwbacks. So I'm gonna be Ravens game on the Mac, uh, Packers Bears on the TV. It's the only way to do it, right? It's the only way to do it. Let's see. But yeah, I think I'm excited for Herbert Lamar 1, man. This is great. I'm excited for it. Let's see where we're going next. The top 5 under 30. So I don't want to rank these guys. I think it's too hard to rank. I don't want to do that. I think yeah, I don't. I mean, you could. I could, but I'm going to choose not to. I'd rather just name my 5 guys, under the age of 30. But before I start, I just want to remind everybody, Deshaun Watson is he's still alive. He didn't die or anything like that. And if he was playing and didn't have the situation he was dealing with, which I have heard nothing about. You Google Deshaun Watson's name right now. The first thing that's coming up are trade rumors. Not anything pertaining to the 20-something sexual harassment allegations that we've heard against him. None of that. Like I said, man, since the Rodgers story broke on draft day, it got quiet for that Deshaun Watson situation. It's sad because I would love to know, when are we going to get to the bottom of it? Guilty or not, we need to get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? Because it's holding up a lot of things legally, football related. He's not on the commissioner's exempt. He could be on a roster right now with the Texans trading him, and it would probably start. I don't know, but if Deshaun Watson wasn't where he was right now, he would be on this list. And I will tell you exactly whose spot he would take, and it will probably be Kyler Murray's, with all due respect. But I'll put Kyler Murray on the list. He would probably, he would be 5. Let's see, we got Lamar, Pat, Josh, Kyler Murray. Who else, man? Under 25 that's balling out right now. Sheesh. I mean, you can make a case for Herbert. You definitely could. You could definitely make a case for Herbert. You can make a case for Herbert. I'm not putting Baker on there. Hell no. Baker's not on there. Baker's nowhere near my mind. Nah. And we talked about that minute 31 that he had last week in L.A. No, sir. So, I would say 5, Justin Herbert. 4, Kyler Murray. I'm going to ruffle some feathers with this one. I don't know, man. Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Lamar, Pat, Herbert. All right. Kyler at 5. Herbert at 4, right? 3 is Pat Mahomes, man. Let me tell you why. First of all, I want to tell y'all this. This poster is coming down soon. He's getting replaced with the King. I'm starting to not like this guy, and it's unfortunate, but I'm starting to not like him, man. I don't know why. It's just I'm not really a fan anymore. Yeah. Let me listen. I know he's won a Super Bowl. He's won an MVP. He makes all these crazy throws, and I just feel like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson's games are just more exciting than Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes can throw the ball. He's a freaking magician with the football. No doubt about it. But, I'm not trying to take away anything from Patrick Mahomes. He's completed crazy comebacks. I mean, I talked about this a while ago. There needs to be a 30 for 30 on that Texans team who was up tremendously big in that title game. Like, think about how different life would be if the Texans closed that game out and went to the Super Bowl. we probably wouldn't have even, COVID would probably not even exist. Like, that's how deep this goes, honestly, truly. Just saying. Like, he's had the crazy comebacks, but you can't do that without a defense. The defense has to get stops. And this year, he doesn't have that great of a defense. So, Sunday night, they couldn't stop the Bills. He lost 38-20. Didn't matter how much he did. Then he's not playing well. Patrick Mahomes is not having a great year so far. He's already thrown 6 interceptions. And I don't know, man. I just really think that Lamar and Josh Allen's games are just much better. They're funner. They're more entertaining. And I think they're more effective to the team. Like, I mean, Pat can scramble, but he's slow. It's not nothing to be like. Fam, Josh Allen's out here hurdling people. Lamar out here breaking ankles. And they can throw, like. So at number 2, I would have to go Josh Allen. But it's honestly 1A, 1B type situation for me. But a clear-cut number 1, I will put Lamar at number 1. But Josh Allen, man, big arm. He'll run you over. And he's getting better keeping the ball security. You know, that was his problem, was ball security. He kept fumbling the ball. But, you know, this year, to a minimum, you know. And he's got that gunslinger type of attitude, but it's controlled. It's not wild, you know. So, yeah, he's number 2. And then Lamar, man, he his attitude towards the game is just never died, bro. Like, it's never died. Like, it don't matter what the score is. Don't matter who he's throwing to or not throwing to. It can be 3rd and 15. If he got to run, he going to go get it. Like, Lamar Jackson, man, he's a problem, bro. He is the truth. You know, they tried to throw dirt on this. They've been trying to throw dirt on the way he plays the game since he started, since he's got in the league. The year he won the MVP, they tried to discredit him. Last year, they tried to discredit him. What can you say now, bro, through 5 weeks of football? What is there left to say? Every time I talk about Lamar, my only problems with him is his indecisiveness and hesitating. But other than that, throwing the ball, no problem there. Run whenever you want. You don't have to slide. You're faster than everybody out there. The only time I'm scared for you getting hit is when you're hesitating on running. If you're going to take off, take off. But you're going to get hurt that way. But running, nah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Lamar's cold-blooded, bro. Put some respect on his name. Period. So, let's talk about the Washington football team. Because they played the Chiefs this weekend, right? Yeah, they played the Chiefs this weekend. And, you know, wait, hold on. Before we even get into the game and their situation, the Washington football team has decided to finally retire Sean Taylor's number. Number 21 is getting retired. God rest his soul. The timing of this is crazy because I'm glad I wasn't the only one who saw this. Everybody on Twitter and social media saw this. All right, you guys have some nasty things going on over there. Last week, your head trainer, whoever the guy was, the feds did a sweep on him. The feds were at your facility, took computers out, grabbed your mans. This week, you're literally the top of the news cycle. And now it's like no ceremony, no prior announcement. This is out of the blue. You guys were sitting in your bunker like the coward you are, and you're like, oh, how can we get some of this heat off of us? Oh, let's retire Sean Taylor's number, something that should have been done. It's nasty. Your organization is nasty. And we see right through it. We do. We see right through it. See, that's what you get for having a racist team name for all these years. The natives ain't playing with y'all, man. Karma is something, ain't it? But yeah, man, that just don't sit well with me. Now, can the Washington football team, can Ron Rivera get his team to focus when there is so much outside noise going on right now? Your organization, not the team, the organization has been in the news cycle since Sunday night. This has been an ongoing thing for almost a week now, and it's not over. It's nowhere near over. There's no way they're going to be able to bury this one, especially when there's literally stuff still coming out. New things are still coming out. Adam Schefter's name is in the mix. Y'all know I hate him. Put him in the air. But fam, this is only going to get worse. They want to open Pandora's box, and I agree. Let's do it. Let's see what is really going on out here. Understand what I'm saying? So how does Ron Rivera talk to Tyler Heineke, talk to Antonio Gibson, talk to Terry McLaurin, talk to Chase Young? How does he rally the troops? How do you hone everybody in? How do you guys hunker down, put your blinders on, and focus on the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend when you guys have gotten the worst news cycle since the off season started? This is worse than. No, it's not. This is bad. It's bad, bro. It's really bad. And the Chiefs are coming into this game. It's a road game for them. And they just got smoked at home by the Bills. This is like when they lost to the Chargers and went to go play the Eagles. They beat on the Eagles. This is how they're thinking. They're thinking, all right, we lost to the Bills. Let's go get right. This is a get right game for them. It's a get right game. All outside things aside, before this stuff even started. After the game Sunday, this was like, look, we're gonna get right. We're going to Washington. We're gonna get right. We're gonna go smoke these guys. Now, are these guys even focused on their game? They got all this going on. Oh yeah, we really gonna go smoke these guys. So if you're in that Washington locker room, how do you concentrate on the Chiefs? The coaching staff, everybody involved. How do you guys focus on this game? I'm not sure, but you have to. You don't have a choice. And this could either be a turning point, because look, man, the Washington football team, they're not a bad group at 2-3. You know, they just had now they did just lose to the Saints. That did happen. But I mean, look, man. The Chiefs have the worst defense in football right now. Chiefs have the worst defense in football. Terry McLaurin might have a good day. J.D. McKissick, Antonio Gibson may have a good day. Defense may have a good day. I don't know, man. If the Washington football team can come together, put their blinders on, focus, go out there and play some good football, they might beat the Chiefs. Matter of fact, I'm taking them to beat the Chiefs. There will be an upset this weekend. I'm taking the Washington football team over the Chiefs, man, at home. That'll drop what? The Chiefs 2-4? Boy, if the Chiefs lose this game, everybody gonna lose their goddamn minds. I'm telling you. You heard it here first. Who the Raiders got this weekend? Oh, they got a division game. They gotta go see the Broncos. 'Cause that's who we talking about next. Another team, same situation, man. How does Derek Carr and how do they respond to what they got going on? Their situation is a little different. First of all, can we run the Derek Carr clip? Yeah, run that Derek Carr clip. Let's just do that first.
Don't get me wrong. I love the man, right? And I hate, you hate the sin, like for me, you hate.
You thought you ate? You thought you ate that? Derek, you thought you ate that? I feel like he wrote that down the night before. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him with this one." He said, "I'm cooking with grease." Oh no. Love the man, but I hate the sin. That was awful. That was terrible. I mean, I get what you were getting at, but come on, dog. That didn't like that one. Now, I think initially, when the first thing came out on Sunday, before everything came out, before he had to Gruden resigned, you could tell their game against the Bears, they weren't there mentally. That team wasn't there, man. Like they told the media that they rallied around John and it wasn't that bad and blah 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 blah. But I don't think the whole team felt that way, and I think that obviously Gruden lost the locker room, and then for the rest of the stuff to come out, come on, obviously, man, you have an openly gay player who is damn good on your team. How do you get his trust back? How do you get you? He lost the locker room. He literally did not have a choice but to flee. So you look at the Las Vegas Raiders, and it's like, all right, you guys got a division game this week. New coach, interim coach. You know him already, though. What do you guys do with this, man? Same thing the Washington football team is going through. Just a little different because this one hits a little closer to you guys. How do you guys respond to all of this adversity right now? You guys are at the topic of conversation all week. The way you guys play Sunday, it's going to be very telling to how you guys are dealing with this. All right? You know what I mean? Like, can you guys come together and win Sunday? I don't know, man. On the road, it's a division game. It's going to be tough one against the Broncos. But it's just like, bro, that's a tough situation, man. Like, around this time last week, you were getting ready to play a game against the Bears, and John Gruden was your coach. That's not the case right now. You have a new coach. This week has been totally different than the weeks prior. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I don't know. I don't know how the Raiders respond to this. But this Sunday, it starts Sunday. It's a new season now. That's how I would think about it. It's a new season. It's a totally different ball game now. You guys have got to be like, all right, he's gone. That era is over. We are in an end game now, right? We got an interim head coach. It's up to us, honestly. It's up to us to really go out there. We're the ones on the field. We're the ones that got to go out there and make it happen. Maybe they get new life. Who knows? With Gruden's, his energy gone, that negative energy gone out of the locker room. Maybe in that building, maybe these guys they respond well, but that remains to be seen. We'll see though. We'll see. Let's see. What else? Who else? King Henry, man. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. This ain't gonna be long. King freaking Henry. Let's look at his stats real quick, man, because we're only 5 weeks in, about to be 6 weeks in, and I'm just in awe. He's on my fantasy team. I had to run it back. You know that. You know what I mean? I had to run it back. But come on, dog. 142 carries, 640 yards, and 7 touchdowns through 5 weeks of football. I mean, he's looking unstoppable out there. Nobody wants to tackle him. And he's just getting stronger quarter by quarter. He's a freak, bro. Derrick Henry is literally what your Madden created player used to look like. Like, when you were a kid and you created a 99 overall, like, he looked like Derrick Henry. A freak. He's just not real. He's a video game. He should have been the cover of Madden 22. I will go to my grave, which I pray is eons from now, saying, on my tombstone, it should say, Derrick Henry wore number 22. He won the rushing title. It was Madden 22. He's a human video game. He should have been on the cover. How do you fumble that bag, Madden? Don't know. But now the King, who has had, he's been raining hellfire and brimstone on the league the last 5 weeks. He's going up against a Buffalo Bills team who has not allowed a 100-yard rusher this season. And I'm telling you right now, that's going to change on Monday night because the King is coming. Okay? The King is coming. I got the King rushing for. I give him a $160 and 2 touchdowns Monday night. He's going to have a night. He's going to have a night. Look, man, Buffalo ain't seen the King yet this season. Ain't seen an offense who really wants to pound it like that. And they haven't seen anybody like this. This is a big test for their running defense. Their running defense. Their run defense. They haven't played the King yet, and the King is coming. But the Titans defense, woof. No bueno. So if things get out of hand, we may not see too much of the King, because when the Titans get down, they don't run the ball, and it pisses me off, you know. And then it's like, don't go away from the run if it's working. There's no need. Run the football. Run the football. The King is coming. Okay, Buffalo, the King is coming. Okay, it's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a good game. This is a big test for both teams. You know, we're gonna find out, you know, what the Titans are made of. We're gonna see if the Bills are. No, the Bills already proved themselves last week. They're fine. I'm not worried about the Bills. This is more so a prove-it game for the Titans. Like, you guys, you know, had some hype surrounding you coming into the season. It's time to strap up. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But that's all I got for you guys, man, today. I'll talk to you guys on Monday for episode 167 of Electrified. Talk to you guys Monday. All right. Shout out to Stadium Scene TV. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, share this video, like it, comment, all that good stuff, man. Thank you guys for watching. Go watch the rest of my videos. Go listen to episodes 164, 165, 166. All dropped this week. Good episodes, man. Good stuff. Thank you guys again. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the football, all that good stuff. College football, too. Thank you guys for watching. But more importantly, be electrified.